Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and I have week number 8 of season number 5 of the WPL, the Western Pokemon League. We, the Aggrons, are going up against Compound Zebra 10 coach of the Swansea Salamences. Be sure to check them out. Their link will be down in the description below, and their side of the battle will be up. Now, we are coming into this match with a 7-0 record, and if we do win this week, we actually secure our bye week for the round 1 of the playoffs. So hopefully we win that and we don't have to play round 1. We'll go straight to the semifinals, and if we win, then we go on to the championship from there. So even if we lose this one, we can still either win our weeks 9 or 10, and we'll still be fine for the bye week. So it's looking really good for us. And Zebra's coming into this match with a 3-4 record, so he really needs us to stay inside the playoff race. So very important match right here, but hopefully we can come out on top and secure our bye week spot. So interesting matchup this week. We have defensive Tailglow Manaphy right here. Really great response to the Weavile and the Landorus, and even the Swampert. We have Energy Ball. It has the Tailglow, Ice Beam, and Surf as well. We have offensive Max Attack with a lot of bulk on our Mega Scizor right here. We have just enough speed to make sure that we can outspeed the Magnezone if it's max speed. I want to U-turn out on that thing and not get trapped by and take like an HP Fire. We have Scarf Azelf right here, really great set, can outspeed the Swampert if it's under rain, assuming he's not like max speed for some random reason. Outspeeds the Noivern, outspeeds the Weavile, and can also outspeed the Scarf Landorus, and we have HP Ice for that. We have AV Entei right here. It was mainly here for the Rotom Heat. He had that as a potential, but in this match it's really just here to switch into the Noivern and the Magnezone if we want. And then we have Nasty Plot 3 attacks Thundurus right here. Actually, I believe it was 4 attacks this week with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt kind of thing, HP Ice. So interesting matchup right here. Let's go ahead and get into it. I end up leading off with my Choice Scarf Azelf as he decides to lead off with the Uxie, so like Lake Trio right here kind of thing. But we can easily U-turn out. I know I'm Scarf, and I decide I don't want to... He's probably going to either get up rocks. I don't really want to take a T-Way with my Azelf or anything. So I decided to go out into my Scizor. He does go for the rocks. And now I figured he could have Speed Corrupt this and have the HP Fire right now. So I figured my best play is just to U-turn out again and go right into my Azelf, try to scout for the HP Fire. But unfortunately he does, as you guys are going to see here, throw off the Thunder Wave. So that's really bad because now we can't outspeed the Weavile, even if it's not Scarf. And we can't outspeed Scarf Landorus or Noivern. So that really sucks, but Azelf can still outspeed this thing and pick it off with U-turn if we want, as that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to be able to knock that thing out and pick up our first KO of the match. Here, I just have to bring up my Thundurus just because I want to bait out the Weavile so I can easily switch into my Scizor, but he actually ends up going Swampert right here, and I do have the Grass Knot for this, so I guess he didn't expect it, and we're easily going to be able to knock this thing out with the Grass Knot. This thing weighs like a ton, so Grass Knot has like a base of 120 power against it, and he's going to bring out his Weavile this time to threaten me out, as I can easily switch into my Scizor. We do have a lot of defense on this thing, on the Icicle Crash, which is not going to do a lot at all, and he does reveal the Life Orb, which is great, because now we know he's not Scarf, which means my Manaphy is good against that thing, and we can also live a hit with our Entei, so we're going to bring out our Scizor right here and just go right for the U-turn. I could have BP'd, but in case he was Scarf Magnezone, I figured it was not worth the risk. I know we could take anything else from the Weavile, so if I BP'd and he switched it to Magnezone and was Scarf, we would have lost our Scizor, and then Weavile would just be a huge threat, but this is a lot better. We're going to be able to go for the U-turn and bring out our kyurem-black right here on the this mon right here. He actually makes a really great play here, seeing that I have leftovers. He actually decides to stand for a turn and go right for the Flash Cannon, and that was a really good play because now I'm not behind a substitute. I would have been able to knock out something else, but now I'm just forced to knock this thing out. He decides to stay in again in case I want to substitute, but there's no way I want my Kyurem to be into range of this Weavile right here, so it's going to come out right here, go for a low kick unfortunately, so we were in range anyway. That crit did not matter. Life Orb low kick with max attack definitely does knock us out, so he's going to be able to pick off our Kyurem right there. I didn't really have a better switch in because Scizor would not appreciate knockoff. I could have switched it in, but it's also still a really great response to the Landorus right now. So here I decided to bring out my Weavile, and seeing as though the Magnezone is not a threat anymore, it's gone, I felt as though it was pretty safe to go for a Bullet Punch right here and just knock out the Weavile. Landorus, even if it was defensive, would take quite a bit, and I have my defensive Tailglow Manaphy in the back just in case Landorus becomes an issue. So we go for the Bullet Punch right there. We can also Bullet Punch this thing, do over half with our Max Attack Adamant Nature, as Life Orb Hurricane is going to be able to knock us out. If he missed that, we would have probably gotten a 5-0 right here, but Unfortunately, he's going to connect that Hurricane. He could have gone for Flamethrower if he wanted, but he couldn't risk me switching out. Here I can bring out my Assault Vest Entei, which I know can live a hit from this thing. And as you guys are going to see right here, we actually end up getting a crit with the Sacred Fire. Pretty much what I wanted to do, my idea was going for the Sacred Fire was, it would be able to knock this thing out even if he attacked me. And if he goes out into Landorus, I need as much damage on that thing as possible, and so that my defensive Tailglow Manaphy can take it on, because if it's offensive and it starts going for like Swords Dances, that could be pretty bad. So he's going to be able to go for the Draco here, do a good amount with the Life Orb Draco, but we miss our Stone Edge, unfortunately, right there. He was not in range of E-Speed the first time, so we're going to go for the Extreme Speed this time and just take whatever damage we can. See how he's going to bring out the Landorus, as I'm going to go hard into my Manaphy. Pretty much just because if I stayed in with my Entei at -1, and he got up a Rock Polish and a Swords Dance, we just lost the game right there. So this way I forced him to attack me. As it turns out, he is Scarf Landorus, so he's going to be forced to go for multiple knockoffs right here. As we can just go for the Surf, bring him down really low, and the next one will easily be able to knock him out. I just go for the Energy Ball, because why not? And that is going to be a really great game against Compound Zebra. I know it was a 4-0 in my favor, but if that was like any other Landorus set, an offensive one at the end there, that could have easily swept through my team. And with that win, we definitely have our bye week secured for round 1 of the playoffs. So really exciting stuff. I'm still going to try my best to win these last 2 matches, because 9-1 or 10-0 sounds a lot better than 8-2. So next week we take on Tropify, coach of the Oklahoma City Thundurus. We did face him in week 3, I believe, and we ended up coming out with a nice 2-0 victory then. Or actually, I believe it was a 4-0, something like that. And then our final week we go up against Godly Goomies and the Trafalgar Trevenant. So hope you guys are looking forward to all of that. If you are new, be sure to subscribe down below in the description. Once again, be sure to check out Compound Zebra 10 down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!